Hello everyone. Hope you're having a nice day. If you're feeling a little bit tired or a little bit lazy, this yoga flow is going to be perfect for you. We want to do a nice feel-good lazy day flow, something that will awaken your body without making you feel too tired, or if you have just a little bit of stress, to try to relieve some of that stress so you can continue your day. So I hope you enjoy. Let's get ready and get onto our mats. Starting in a seated position on our mats, bring your hands together and rubbing them right in front of your heart. And then placing both hands onto your belly and closing your eyes. Just allowing your energy to settle into this present moment. Allowing your breath to guide you for your practice today. What is your breath trying to tell you? Are you feeling calm? Are you feeling tired? We're going to care to yourself today. Opening the eyes, inhale, lift your arms up to the sky, stretching your body and keeping your arms here. Exhale, just release the neck forward. Repeating this movement, hands clasped together if that feels good. Inhale, rise up, lifting everything to the sky. And exhale, releasing forward. Always going at your own pace because you know how you feel today. Nobody can feel what you're feeling. When you've done this a couple times, bring your hands into prayer, exhale, and then clasping your hands forward, push your arms forward, releasing the neck down, and then lifting your arms up high. Inhale, stretch up to the sky. Hands coming in front of the heart to exhale, rounding the shoulders forward. And one more time, inhale, up, bending the arms, exhale, push, empty that stomach as you push forward. And then releasing the hands and coming back to a seated position. As your neck maybe rolls side to side, just starting your practice, do a couple of head circles here. Making sure that your yoga practice is following your instincts for today. You're going with the emotions that you need to release. And then coming back into center, we're going to start to prepare ourselves onto our mats in an all fours position. Shoulders over hands, hips over knees. And a wonderful flat back here as we prepare our cat-cow warm-up. Inhale, open the heart up, and exhale, pushing the hands into the mat and rounding the spine, cat. Inhale, opening the chest up, and exhale, pushing the tops of the feet and the hands. And continuing like that at your own rhythm. Inhale, open, exhale, release. And maybe holding that cat pose a little extra if that feels good. And then when you release this posture, bring your hands together, both fingertips facing the outsides of your mat, wrists together. And then taking a circular motion onto your hands and knees, moving the hips, transferring the weight, and allowing this movement to warm up your wrists, warm up your hips and your stomach, and switching the direction when you've done a couple circles. Perfect. Bringing your hands back, fingers facing forward, and inhale as you stretch this right leg behind you, making sure that you're tucking in the belly, still breathing in gently from the nose. And as you anchor that back foot, we're going to twist and open this right arm up to the sky. Feeling like a beautiful plank position. Your body is being engaged all the way from your fingertips to your toes. Exhale, place that right hand back down onto the mat. And this time, switching the arm, left arm stretching out in front of you. Feeling this opposition of left arm and right leg. And then as you exhale, place your hands onto the mat, bring your right knee into the chest and hold here. And then recuperating, placing both knees onto the mat, stretch your arms out in front of you into a child's pose. You are awakening your body. You are taking the time for every part of you, for every system in your body. Be gentle with yourself and slowly roll back onto your hands and knees. And repeating this, inhale, lift your heart up to the sky. Exhale, push, cat. Inhale, chest open, heart open. Exhale, releasing the neck. One last time, inhale, rise up. Exhale, push, and holding that cat pose a little longer. So you really work all of your organs inside. And then flatten your back. Stretch that left leg out behind you. Inhale and hold. Feel everything that's happening in the belly here. We're going to twist open as we lift our left arm up to the sky this time. Make sure your right foot is pressed into the mat so you feel strong, so you feel balanced. Inhale, place that hand back onto the mat and stretching your opposite arm in front of you. As that right arm stretches out, you inhale and let that energy flow. Exhale, place both hands onto the mat and bring your left knee into your chest. Left knee to your nose. And hold. When you're ready, place your knees, stretch your arms out in front of you. Exhale into child's pose. Allow this child's pose to be a moment of peace, to be a moment of pleasure. Breathing into every cell of your body and preparing ourselves to come forward, elbows into the mat. Clasp your hands together and tuck in your toes. Inhale, lift your hips up to the sky. And just start to walk your legs out as if you're preparing for a downward facing dog. We're going to let our abs and our legs warm up into this dolphin pose. Feel the energy coming in to your lungs and the energy coming into your head. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Inhale, lift, stretching the leg. Exhale down, going over to the other side, left leg. Inhale, stretching up to the sky. Exhale down, and then placing the knees and stretching the arms even forward. Head onto the mat. And taking your puppy pose. If you want to go a little deeper, place your chest onto the mat and look forward. But mostly just embracing the silence. We all need a little bit of silence in our day. And then when you're ready, as you release this puppy pose, place your hips and your belly onto the mat, elbows strong. Lift your heart up into a baby cobra and exhale, neck releasing down, looking towards your belly. And just taking this movement a couple of times. Inhale, look up, shoulders down. Exhale, head lowers. And one last time, inhale, rise up. And exhale, Bringing your chest back onto the mat. Just allowing yourself to be comfortable for a moment. Maybe moving your hips side to side and clasping your hands behind your back. As we inhale, we're going to squeeze our butt, squeeze our abs, and lift the shoulders off of the mat. And to exhale, lower down gently. Keep your gaze towards the ground so the neck is long, and do this a couple times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then releasing the hands, we're going to bend our right leg and our left leg and grab the tops of our feet. And repeat this boat pose. Inhale, lift as the feet push against the hands, lifting the shoulders, the knees, the thighs. And exhale into the pose. If you need to release, feel free to release. If not, hold and maybe flexing the feet. Then exhale, lowering down, grabbing just the right leg this time and stretching your right thigh. Allowing the foot to be pressed towards the glute muscles. Hips into the mat. And letting go that right foot and going over to the left side. Stretching our left thigh. Breathing into the muscle. And allowing the mind to be calm. Beautiful. Release that foot, starting to prepare your hands to either side of the chest. And going into our upward facing dog, lifting the hips or bending the arms. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Twisting towards the right side, look towards your right shoulder. Going over, twisting towards the left shoulder. And then inhale, looking up. Heart open, and exhale back into a child's pose. Feel free to open the knees and the hips to give your belly more space. And coming back to yourself. Allowing yourself to enjoy every moment of your practice, even when it gets hard. Even when you're tired or not feeling motivated. Slowly roll yourself back up to all fours and tucking in the toes, going into our first downward facing dog. Just walk out that dog. Release all of that tension. Belly and chest towards the thighs. And breathing deeply as all of that energy and circulation can go into the head. Into the brain. We're going to inhale, lift our heels off of the mat, and exhale, pushing those heels back down. Taking that a couple times, warming up the calves. And then when you're ready, walking your feet forward into a forward fold. We're going to flow a little bit more here, creating some heat. Inhale, sliding the hands on the legs, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, release. Bending the legs and slowly massage yourself as you roll up to standing. Continue, inhale, lift your arms up over the head. And exhale into prayer. Pressing the hands in front of the chest. Closing the eyes. Feeling the difference now in this standing posture. How do your legs feel? Are you starting to awaken your body, to awaken your mind? Rub your hands together. Stay warm here. We're going to take it a little bit faster now. Feet under the hips. Inhale, lift your arms up to the sky. Take a gentle back bend as you squeeze the glutes, and hands into prayer as you roll down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. And taking our right leg backwards into a lunge position. Always warm up your lunges. Make sure that you're not forcing your joints, especially if you're warming up in the morning. Wonderful. And then placing that back heel onto the mat, anchor yourself, and lifting your arms up over the head, we're going to take ourselves into a warrior two position. Bending that left knee and looking towards your left fingertips. Your right leg is stretched, and all of this energy is accumulating into your stomach. We're going to stretch our arms up to the sky, stretching the legs. Hands into prayer, and exhale, push back those arms to the side into warrior two. Restabilizing the pose. Inhale, rise the arms up. Let this energy into your heart, and then push it out all around you. Holding your warrior two here. Stretching the legs and reaching far to your right side. Stretch in that preparation, and then exhale, place the hand onto the leg, lifting your left arm up into your beautiful triangle. And we're going to feel a fluid motion with the arm. Exhale as the arm falls down to the ground, and continue the circle. Inhale up to the sky. And just 2 or 3 circles like that to get the blood flowing, to build the concentration in your mind. And then when you're ready, inhale, holding that triangle up to the sky, and exhale, bringing your hand onto the mat and coming into your lunge. Step that leg back, exhale, downward facing dog, and just breathe, moving the body as it feels. We're going to move the heels now. Inhale, raise both heels off the mat, and exhale, pushing the heels into the ground. Do that a couple times to warm up the legs, and then walk your legs forward into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, opening the shoulders, and exhale, release as you roll the spine. Inhale, lift the arms over the head, and exhale into prayer. Close your eyes and feel what this feels like. Physically and mentally, does it feel good? Do you feel comforted? Going to our other side. Inhale, rise the arms up, stretch backwards if that feels good, and exhale in prayer all the way down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. This time taking our left leg back into a beautiful lunge and warming up that lunge pose. Making sure it's gentle enough for our hips. Place that back heel to the side and lift your arms up into your warrior two. Hold your warrior two so that there's stillness in the mind. And then when you're ready to flow, inhale, lift the arms up to the sky, stretching the knees. Prayer, and exhale, warrior two. Just like the other side, inhale, stretch up. Prayer, and exhale, bend that right leg forward, stretching the arms far to the sides. And one last time, fluid, continuous motion, making you feel alive. Stretching both legs now, try to reach that right arm out in front of you, pushing the hips back, and then taking your triangle pose. Left arm up to the sky, right hand either placed on your leg, on your ankle, on your foot. And then preparing for those arm circles. Follow your fingertips as they fall towards the mat. Exhale, and inhale, continue the circle up to the sky. 2 or 3 times here, as long as it feels nice. And then when you want to hold that triangle pose, just let your eyes look towards the fingers. Then exhale, placing your hands onto the mat into your lunge. Stepping both feet back into downward facing dog. And exhale as your chest reaches towards your thighs. Breathing. And when you're ready, placing your knees onto the mat, sliding your hands forward in child's pose. Come back to yourself. Let all of those emotions come into the heart and release them out with your breath. And then slowly roll yourself to a seated position. Maybe you feel tension in the neck. Slightly roll out the neck. And then when you're ready, just coming onto our sit bones, placing our feet into the mat in front of us, and taking a gentle roll down as we lie onto our backs, knees in towards the chest, and breathing softly. Start to stretch your legs to the sky, and as you bend the knees, let's go into our happy baby pose. You can hold the ankles, your big toes, or the outsides of your feet. And just press every part of your spine into the ground, anchoring your body, releasing tension and stress from the hips. And then slowly releasing your legs to the mat. Stretching your legs, releasing the arms. And after everything that you have done today, know that whatever you are feeling is going to come and it's going to go. Sometimes things may feel overwhelming, stressful. Maybe you have a lack of motivation, a lack of energy. This is just a passing feeling. Maybe something that has built up over time. And now you are ready to let it go, to release, so that you can tap into your full potential today. Be kind to yourself. Bring your knees back into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. And then going over to the side. Coming to a seated position. And just closing the eyes. Hands on your knees. As you lift your arms up to the sky, inhale and bring all of this light into your mind, into your heart. Thank you, and namaste.